Get this, it's September 2023 and you're on the phone to your new hotshot of a boyfriend, when all of a sudden, your words fade into a stutter, and then they're just gone. Talk normally, he says, as I urge to hang up the phone call. If only he knew I was thinking the same thing. I rush into my mum's room, teary-eyed and all, trying my best to tell her I couldn't talk anymore. After some phone calls and a visit to the babysitter, off we went to Maryborough Hospital. Did you fall at soccer training today? Did you headbutt a ball? Did you feel anything before you lost your words? I shake my head no, but as the nurse asks me the next question, I pause. Has anything been stressing you out lately? Is there anything wrong? I swivel my head no, lying to everyone, including myself. But what more could I really say? It's not like I'd be able to get the words out anyway. After numerous procedures, including heart scans, brain scans, cranial nerve examinations, a massive cannula, and countless questions, the hospital had finally figured out what was wrong with me, why I couldn't talk, and it's not what any of us thought. Stress. That couldn't be right. Stress is just not wanting to go to school on the first day, or being nervous for your exams, right? But that wasn't true. My family all now had to push this idea that something had to be wrong. She couldn't have possibly stressed herself out this much over nothing, they exclaimed over phone calls. And, although they were right, I couldn't admit it. After weeks of appointments, I was still too embarrassed to tell anyone the real reason this was happening. The big, scary, stressful thing that I couldn't get past. All I could do was picture the faces of my family and friends when I told them that I was being bullied for the one thing that I can't change, my skin colour. I know you all must be thinking that this is crazy. I mean, really, who could imagine? And it gets worse. It was my boyfriend's best friend who couldn't see past my race to see that just like them, I'm a teenager trying to fit in. After years of having racist comments always thrown at me, I thought I left it behind. But to my disappointment, here I am. Over the coming weeks, I literally couldn't talk. When I would open my mouth and try, all that would happen was my body would shake and my teeth would chatter. Imagine how scary that would have been. And trust me, it was. I missed school, attended therapy, and tried to talk. Until one day, I knocked on my sister's door and said her name. I actually said her name out loud. I know you all must be thinking that was the end of my struggles, but I now had a voice, but it came with great difficulty and a lot of stuttering. A week passed, and with countless tears and a stutter, the truth finally came out. Teachers gathered to tell me how terrible it must have been and how bad they felt. Then following it with a gentle, "I'm so sorry that happened to you." And although it all felt like it came from a place of genuine sympathy, I hated it. I hated the pity. Not only was this the hardest time of my life, barely being able to mutter out broken words, but now they knew. They all knew. And you may think that stopped the bullying, but it didn't. Now I just got called a sprinkler instead, or I got told that I was faking it, or that I couldn't have been that stressed out to cause it. Well, a week into the holidays, I did something I should have done months ago and broke up with my star basketball player of a boyfriend, getting rid of him and the boys who felt the need to protect him from me and my blackness. I know you all must be waiting for the part where I tell you that it all got better and that my stutter magically disappeared, but the truth is, it took months, which, to a 13-year-old girl, is practically forever. It's been 2 years since I first lost my ability to speak. The traumas don't miss with you forever, but you learn to cope, you learn how to move on, and you learn how to continue doing the things that you love. I'm here today talking in front of you all about my biggest fear, insecurity, weakness, and challenge. Challenge to stand up here today in front of my peers and talk about something that at the time I thought I couldn't get past. From a time where I couldn't even face my family and friends, to now being able to say I've achieved many great things with them all along my side. From a time where my mum was the only person I could talk to without my chest caving in on me, to now being able to laugh and socialize with other people. I'm not saying I'm happy this happened to me, but I am saying I'm proud. I'm proud to be able to stand up here today and speak about my story, and I hope I inspire you to speak up before you can't speak at all.